Hi, I'm Rory Pumpkin, I'm a game designer, and I'm gonna tell you about grunts in Hunt Showdown. Hunt Showdown has grunts, which are basically your run-of-the-mill zombies that you can, one-shot with a knife, shoot through the head, they'll die. They're not very strong, they can hit you, but it won't hurt that much. You can just run away from them, or you just hit them once and they're dead. They're not that threatening. They have a few interesting points to them that makes them a little more dangerous than your initial assessment of them would have you think. If there's a group of them, you can't knife all of them after each other, like your stamina bar depletes, and then you can't do a charged melee attack anymore, so you have to knife them very, very slowly. This means you're taking damage, and you're probably gonna be losing health bars. So that's when they're more dangerous than just one by one. They're not always grouped, because Hunt Showdown knows they're more dangerous grouped, so they only do that in key locations and not often in the wild at all. Grunts are very dangerous when you're, in a fight with another player. This player shoots at you, you start running, booking it the other direction. This running is probably gonna alert grunts near you if you haven't killed them before moving to that area. Killing grunts has this interesting dynamic where it's not always the best choice to just straight up kill them. If you know there's a team nearby, like in the same named location that you are in, they've revealed themselves somehow, you had like a firefight earlier. If you want to move closer to them unnoticed, it's probably not a good idea to start knifing the grunts in between, because that makes, an amount of noise, because your character makes a noise, the grunt makes a noise. It's not loud, but if you are in the same location as the enemies, it will definitely be, hearable if there's not any other noises going on. So that's why it might sometimes be, in that situation, a very good decision to just sneak past these grunts, leave them alive, and if the enemy team is trying to push you, those grunts are still going to be there to alert you to their presence. If you're not secure of that option, like they're too near you or something, you can take the decision to take them out, but now the enemy is going to have a read on your approximate location, because they probably hear that grunt dying, because that makes a noise in, that amount of distance. So that's very interesting in Hunt Showdown here, where you make this very conscious decision of killing or not killing a grunt, especially if you move into a house where you want to feel secure in the house and you can't cover every doorway. If there's grunts outside the house that you purposefully left alive, you can then listen very closely for when someone approaches the house. They're gonna have to be very slow and very quiet, and that gives you ample time to prepare for an ambush.